DAE wish there was a premium membership to life and we could have the option to pay an extra monthly fee to not be advertised to? What, you have that much discretionary money that it means so little to you? Well, la da da. Obviously. You lift your little finger while munching your crudité and the world certainly doesn't want to offend your sophistication by suffering through the muck with the rest of the filth. Ah. Life. If we could only bypass the parts of life that disagree with us. Like political and religious brainwashing. Capitalist imperialism and so much social cocoa puffs invading our personal space with little school kids' pronoun fads and fashionable gender. As though wearing a new $500 pair of factory faded, ripped and torn jeans grandparents would have used to make rag rugs. Lucky for you. That's where we are today, and it's where digital media and entertainment is headed altogether. Wealthy people don't live near digital billboards. And they can enjoy premium, paid digital content, with fewer and fewer exceptions today. Social media, the internet's communities, and whatever the metaverse will be are all going to have premium versions without the noise, but you'll need to pay for it. Just gotta learn to ignore it. But it is very annoying. I used to carry a roll of duct tape and slap it over the damn speakers on the gas pumps, but now I started using the time while the tank fills. 35 gallons take a while. To clean out the trash from the floor and check the oil and eyeball the coolant level and inspect the tires. Touch the hubs to make sure none are too hot, etc. I could be at a large gas station with 13 vehicles gassing up and I'm always the only person checking their oil or looking at the tires, etc. Everyone else is scrolling on their phone. Is it socially acceptable to not drive my coworkers to and from work because I just don't want to? Guy that gets a lift to and from work over here. Due to crippling student loans I have been unable to afford a car myself. And usually rely on a specific colleague, however on occasion when he is off I have you to ask another guy, which puts him out of his way. That being said, it is 100% not your problem and it is socially acceptable to not do so. I know other people who work with me who have actively refused to give regular lifts to people due to this reason, and as someone who is in my position I can agree. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine, I cannot hate you for it. Just be honest with them. Say you value your time and that 30 minutes makes a difference in your busy day. People will respect that. If not, that's their problem. Hi op. It's completely fine to tell them honestly why you can't drop them off home. And you are right. It's not your responsibility. Let them know that after work is your time and you need to switch off and decompress. I was once too nice to say no to people. And I used to get taken advantage of. I've learned that by being blunt and being honest with how you feel works best. People actually appreciate it. I've been in this situation more than once. At one job the superintendent asked me to pick up another guy because he had gotten a DUI. He agreed to split the gas but after months rarely paid his share despite asking to do at the liquor store what day on the way home. He asked if he could smoke in the truck every single day on the way to work and on the way home. I didn't smoke. Every single day is have to wait for at least 10 minutes in the driveway and on many days he'd just not come out. Having called in sick. After I'd finally had enough and just didn't show up for him, he acted like I had done something wrong. It ended up being a shit show at work because of it. People thought I was a complete asshole. What was your "it can't be that easy"? It was that easy moment in your life. Fixing clogged drains. Started out because my sink drain plug wouldn't stay up. Poked around under the sink and found the pop-up rod had rusted completely through and broken. Cost me $5 for a new one at the plumbing supply store next to where I worked at the time. Took 5 minutes to figure out how to swap. And now I know how sink and shower drains come apart. Which makes unclogging them simple. Maybe it's just me. But in my brain it seemed like that was something I'd have to call a plumber to come unclog. But it's all remarkably simple. Deciding to stop dealing with my life going in no direction after leaving a career that I went to college for a decade prior. I had something in the back of my mind for a long time that I wanted to do. I finally couldn't take the feeling of being stuck, so I applied to a local community college to take some prerequisites and started class less than 2 weeks later. I am pretty sure I cried once I did it because the relief of finally having some direction again and felt like a weight lifted off of me. I could literally feel the change in my body once I registered. Got a job that required full-time field work for minimal pay. In Oz. On my first day they asked about other skills. I saw other people using AutoCAD, so I said I used it in college but I was really rusty. This was a lie. I had only ever used it once to draw some circles. They were excited and got me a 4-day refresher class. I learned AutoCAD and haven't been in the field in over a year. I later asked for more pay since I wasn't a field tech anymore. They said no. I got another job using AutoCAD for double salary. Pro tip, learn AutoCAD C3D. It's not that hard. And boomers will think you're a tech god. How long do you consider a nap to be? I don't really nap often. But probably something like, would just say fell asleep for a few minutes, under 15 minutes. Power nap, under 30 minutes on a deadline. Short nap, under 2 hours max. Long nap, 2 to 4 hours. Would just say sleeping instead, more than 4 hours. A nap is sleep when I don't brush my teeth and don't set an alarm. Usually starts at 5:01 p.m. after I turn off my laptop and walk the 3 feet from my desk to my bed. Usually I would say like 15 to 20, for myself, but sometimes when I have to open at work, I come home and take a 2 to 3 hour nap. As far as an actual definition though, however long you need. Length of my nap is any time just under my toddler's nap time. So between never and my dream of 2 and a bit hours, normally 45 minutes lately? According to the psychology classes I took in college. 20 to 30 minutes. My naps are hours long. 3 to 4 hours. Any sleep during the middle of the day that's not me going to sleep overnight is a nap regardless of how long it is. Any time up to 4 hours. But context matters. Did I get ready for bed by washing my face and changing into PJs? Am I in bed or on the couch? Is it bedtime/middle of the night or is it after lunch? Technically a good nap is between 15 to 20 minutes, but here in Spain we have longer naps. They're usually after lunch and obviously in the weekends or if you don't have to work in the evening. They will usually last like 1 hour. Maybe 2. Some people use them as a way to recover, but mostly in the south of the country is used as a way to do something during the worst time of the day cause the sun is extremely hot until 6-7 p.m. So after that you can go out and don't melt.